yesterday or day before yesterday, the last time when we did our session, we had made a table like this. Okay, now what were we saying? As labor was employed on land more and more, the MP first increased, then decreased, reached zero, and then became negative, which means in the initial stage the TP was increasing at increasing rate, then it increased at diminishing rate, reached its maximum, and then started to fall. Okay, so we're going to make TP and MP on a graph and see how it is going to be like. Okay, so on x-axis we'll be having units of variable factor, and on y-axis we'll be having TP and MP. TP and MP. Okay, we'll also calculate AP here. 0, 2 upon 1, 2, 6 upon 2, 3, 12 upon 3, 4, 16 upon 4, 4, 18 upon 5, 3.6, 18 upon 6, 3, 16 upon 7, 2.2, 12 upon 8, 1.5. Okay, right, so on x-axis I will make the diagram here. This is how our diagram should look like. Okay, first we'll plot MP. So your MP is like this. This is your MP. Okay, then we'll plot TP. So TP is like this. Okay. And when you plot it finally, because I'm not plotting, your AP is somewhat going to be like this. Right? Okay. Right. So now this is plotting, but I told you often that when you are going to make diagrams in microeconomics, you are not going to plot, and there is no time to plot. So the only way out is to make the diagram, and I'll tell you the technique of making this diagram. Okay. Now we're going to, for this understanding, we are going to split this diagram into two, wherein in the first upper part we are only going to make TP, and at the lower part we're going to make MP and AP depending upon TP. Okay, what we're going to make. So we're going to erase this. And make the diagram. So the upper part of the diagram, wherein you will make the TP, and the lower part of the diagram where you are going to make MP and AP. See, the width of this should be equal to this, and the alignment should be same. Okay. Number of units of variable factor. Number of units of variable factor. TP, and here MP and AP. Okay. Right. Now see, this TP has actually 4 slopes. It has 4 slopes because TP passes through 4 stages. First stage, when TP is increasing at increasing rate. Second stage, when TP is increasing at diminishing rate. Third, when TP is maximum. And fourth, when TP falls. Okay. When any curve increases at increasing rate, the slope of the curve is like this. Okay, it's increasing and at an increasing rate. When a particular variable is increasing at diminishing rate, the slope of the curve is going to be like this. Okay, in both these stages, both these cases, it's increasing, but here it's increasing at increasing rate and here it is increasing at diminishing rate. ऐसा और ऐसा, ये इंक्रीजिंग एट इंक्रीजिंग रेट है और ऐसा जो है इंक्रीजिंग एट डिमिनिशिंग रेट है. बट इन द फर्स्ट स्टेज यूल फाइंड दैट टीपी इंक्रीजेज एट इंक्रीजिंग रेट. तो कैसा स्टेज होगा? ऐसा. ओके, देखो ऐसा, ऐसे ऐसे बनेगा. ओके, नाउ वेर एवर इट एंड्स यू आर गोइंग टू मेक अ परपेंडिकुलर डाउन. ओके, then TP increases at diminishing rate, so the slope becomes like this. ऐसे बनेगा. ठीक है, तो ऐसे. I hope you've understood this. Okay, then for a while it becomes constant, reaches its maximum. ठीक है, so from the maximum point you're going to make a perpendicular down. Okay, and then after this it falls. It has a downward slope. I said that, see, this is the constant wala part and then falls. That means it has a negative slope. So again, the TP is going to pass through 4 stages. It increases at increasing rate, it increases at diminishing rate, becomes constant, reaches maximum, and then it falls. Okay, so it has four slopes: increasing at increasing rate, increasing at diminishing rate, becomes constant, reaches maximum. This is the third stage, and this is the fourth stage, falling wala stage. Is that clear? Okay, now why did we make these perpendiculars? That's for a reason, because as the TP passes through different stages, there are changes in MP also. So when TP increases at increasing rate, till that point you'll find that the MP is increasing. Okay, MP is increasing. When TP is increasing at diminishing rate, you'll find that MP falls but remains positive. So you're going to make this, the entire stage here, the MP is going to fall, but it's going to be positive. Okay, when TP is maximum, MP should be 0. So at this point your MP should touch the x-axis, which means that MP has become 0. Then when TP falls, MP becomes negative. The MP becomes negative. Okay, so did you understand? So when TP is increasing at increasing rate, MP increases. When TP is increasing at diminishing rate, MP falls but remains positive. When TP is maximum, MP is 0. When TP falls, MP becomes negative. Okay. Okay. Right. Now it's our time to make the AP. Okay, there is a knack to make this, and there is a reason for which I am doing this, and it's a mathematical geometrical reason, and there's no point making you understand that geometry of this particular diagram, because a lot many of you are not pursuing math. So I would just like you to understand what has to be done in this diagram, because why is not here, why you don't have to do. From the origin, you're going to make a tangent to TP. Okay, you're going to make a tangent to TP. From one point towards one direction, there is only going to be one tangent on a circle, and curve is a part of the circle. So from the origin, you're going to make a tangent, straight line. Mine is not a straight line, so you're going to make a tangent to the TP. Okay, and if your diagram is accurate, this point of tangency should be always between this point and this point. Okay, so if you are not getting it, manipulate it and make it like that. Okay, manipulate so that the point of tangency comes in between this point and this point. Okay, from here you are going to make a perpendicular downwards. Okay, and why have I made this? At this point of tangency of TP, you'll find that AP is maximum. AP is maximum, right? When AP is maximum, if you remember, what was the condition between MP and AP? What was the condition between MP and AP? MP intersected AP. MP was equal to AP. So at this point, you'll find that MP should intersect AP, and before this MP is less than AP. So you're going to make your AP in such a way, so AP is less than MP, so you are going to make your AP in such a way that it is below the MP, increasing, and then it should touch at that point of perpendicular, and after this AP should fall and become more than AP. Okay. So one thing at this point, if I name this as M, till here your AP is going to be less than MP. At this point MP and AP should intersect. After this point AP should have a falling slope, it should fall. इससे देखो गलतियाँ जो कॉमन होती हैं कि आप ऐसे ले जाते हो, नहीं, ये ऐसे नहीं जाएगा, इसका डाउनवर्ड स्लोप ही होगा और यहाँ पर योर AP becomes greater than MP. ओके, इस पॉइंट के बाद यू विल फाइंड दैट योर AP is above MP. Okay, I hope I've made myself clear. Once this is understood, we're going to go to the law of variable proportion. Okay. This law is called law of variable proportion. The other name for this is returns to a factor. Returns to a factor. Okay. Now, see, this law states that as more and more units of a variable factor are employed on fixed factor, as more and more units of a variable factor are employed on fixed factor, TP first increases at increasing rate, then it increases at diminishing rate, reaches its maximum, and then starts to fall. So again, when more and more units of a variable factor are employed on fixed factor, TP first increases at increasing rate, then it increases at diminishing rate, reaches maximum, and then starts to fall. Okay, this is in terms of TP. In terms of MP, how can you say state the law of variable proportion? When more and more units of a variable factor are employed on fixed factor, MP first increases, then falls but remains positive, reaches 0, and then becomes negative. Okay, this is in terms of MP. So likewise, you'll find that every production has 3 stages. Okay, every production has 3 stages. If you remember, we had made a TP. I'll make the TP again. I'll make the TP again. I'll make the TP again. And the MP also. Okay, now the entire this stage till TP increases at increasing rate. This is the first stage. From here till here, this is the second stage, and the other stage when TP falls is the third stage. Okay, right? Okay, now in the first stage, stage 1, you will find that TP is increasing at increasing rate. What is happening to MP? MP is increasing. Okay, what is happening to AP? AP is also increasing. Okay, so this is what is happening in stage 1. In stage 1, you will find TP is increasing at increasing rate, MP is increasing, and AP is also increasing. Okay, now stage 2, that means from here till here, you'll find TP is increasing at diminishing rate. TP is increasing at diminishing rate. Then what happens? Why it's increasing at diminishing rate? It reaches maximum. Okay, it reaches maximum. Okay, now what is happening to MP? MP is falling. Okay, and when TP reaches maximum, you'll find that MP becomes 0. What is happening to AP? AP passes through two stages. It first increases. See, it's increasing, and in the same stage you'll find that AP is also falling. AP is falling. Okay, stage 3. In stage 3, you will find TP is falling. Okay, what is happening to MP? MP becomes negative. What is happening to AP? AP also falls. Okay, right? Okay. You may wonder why this all stage is happening. All these stages are happening in production. Like I'll just tell you with the help of an example. Okay, let's just imagine that the maximum which you can score is 100, because your marks comes out of 100. Okay, now when you're not studying, you are at 0 level of performance. When you start studying for 1 hour or 2 hours or 3 hours, what you're going to get is a result which is going to increase at an increasing rate. मतलब अगर आप 0 से 20% भी लेके आते हो, वो 0 is basically the comparison point. From 0, if you get 20, it's an infinite percentage change which is happening in you. Okay, though in absolute term वो 20 बहुत कम है, but 0 से 20 आना is basically increasing at increasing rate. Okay, what is happening here is your fixed factor, that is books वगैरह जो है वो, that gets better utilized when you put number of hours. Okay, number of hours is the variable factor here. तो क्या होता है, जब जैसे जैसे आप number of hours put करते हो या variable factor put करते हो, that fixed factor gets better utilized, and there's a better coordination between the variable factor and the fixed factor. So what happens is your performance is increasing at increasing rate, though you are at a lower level. Okay, so at a lower level you'll find that you are increasing at increasing rate. ओके ऐसे 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 करके पढ़ते गए तुमने नंबर ऑफ आवर्स पुट इन करते गए एंड देन यू सडनली रीच्ड 80. ओके 80 इज़ अ वेरी गुड मार्क, बट फ्रॉम 80 to 90 इफ़ यू जम्प, दैट परसेंटेज चेंज इज़ वेरी लेस, क्योंकि 80 से 90 कंपैरिजन इज़ फ्रॉम 80 से 90 इज़ 10/80 है ना. 10/80 इज़ अ वेरी लेस परसेंटेज, बट अगर आप देखो तो 90 इज़ अ गुड परफॉर्मेंस, वेरी गुड परफॉर्मेंस. तो जैसे जैसे आप ऑप्टिमम की तरफ बढ़ते हो, योर परसेंटेज चेंज इन योर आउटपुट इज इंक्रीजिंग एट अ डिमिनिशिंग रेट. ऐसे फाइनली तुमने शायद 9 घंटे पढ़ना शुरू करा और आप 100 पहुंच गए. ठीक है, तो अब 10वां भी घंटा यूज़ करोगे, यू आर ओनली गोइंग टू गेट 100 मार्क्स. ठीक है, 11वें घंटे में भी 100 मार्क्स. ऐसे ऐसे करके 12-13 घंटे भी पढ़ोगे, क्या होगा, रादर देन इंक्रीजिंग व्हाट विल हैपन, योर परफॉर्मेंस स्टार्ट्स टू फॉल. 100 से 99 आने लगेगा. धीरे धीरे से आप परफॉर्मेंस कम करोगे, बहुत ज़्यादा अगर नंबर ऑफ आवर्स पुट करोगे. वाई डज दैट हैपन? क्योंकि आपका फिक्स फैक्टर जो है वो लिमिटेड है. सो योर देर इज़ फिक्सिटी इन द कैपेसिटी टू प्रोड्यूस बाय द फिक्स फैक्टर. अब आपको अगर परफॉर्मेंस चाहिए तो आपको एक और बुक की ज़रूरत पड़ेगी, अच्छे बुक की. आर एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड? सो दैट इज़ हाउ यू आर. एंड 100 से ज़्यादा आपको मिलेगा नहीं, तो आप क्या करोगे? किसी और बुक में करोगे, किसी और सब्जेक्ट में करना शुरू करोगे. सो दैट्स एक्सपेंशन. आई होप आई हैव मेड माई सेल्फ क्लियर विद योर सिंपल एग्जाम्पल ऑफ गेटिंग मार्क्स. तो आपने पहले मैथ्स में अच्छा किया, उसके बाद आप कोई और सब्जेक्ट में करोगे, बिजनेस स्टडीज़ में करोगे या हिस्ट्री में करोगे, वो वाला. दैट्स बेसिकली काइंड ऑफ एक्सपेंशन. ओके, तो अंबानी पहले एक पर्टिकुलर कंपनी में अच्छा करेगा, दूसरे कंपनी में अगर उसे बढ़ाना है तो, और उस कंपनी का ऑप्टिमम पहुंच गया है तो उस कंपनी से उसे और ज़्यादा नहीं मिलेगा, वो वहीं पे उसी परफॉर्मेंस में बरकरार रखेगा और सेकंड कंपनी खरीदेगा और प्रोडक्शन को इंक्रीज़ करेगा. दैट्स एक्सपेंशन. दैट इज़ नॉट इन आवर कोर्स. वी आर ओनली गोइंग टू डू वन पर्टिकुलर production. Okay, I hope I've made myself clear. Good day, children. If you have any doubt, please WhatsApp me. We're going to discuss it. Okay, good day.